Hello everyone and welcome to Everything Star Wars. I'm your host Rob. I'm here and you're there. And thanks for being there. Thanks for all my family members who have subscribed to this channel. I love you very much and I want to give you what you want. And today, I think you know what you want. Well, I don't know what you want, but I'm thinking. And I know what's on my mind. What's on my mind is there was a response from Disney to Star Wars Theory. To me, this is a way of bullying. There's no other definition of bully than what they're pulling. And let me explain. Star Wars Theory has done everything in his power to play by the rules. Okay? But YouTube is really cracking down on music extremely. And I've noticed this on many channels. So I'm very careful about music because it is becoming an issue. So what do? They filed a claim against him. They want to put ads, which they have done, to monetize his video, which he did not do because they said he could not do. And now they're saying, okay, here's our response. If you want to appeal it, you can. But we have every right to throw a strike against your channel. And we will. So that's your option if you want to try and fight it. He feels he's not going to win the appeal. His channel is his living. And why would he want to sacrifice that? Now you could say, well, he spent $150 on the movie. He sacrificed all this. But this was his dream. This is something he wanted to fulfill. And like he said in one of his videos, and I don't remember which it was, he just say, I don't want to be in my deathbed regretting that I never had the opportunity to do what I truly wanted, and that was to give you, the fans, and for me to make a fan film, something I truly love, which was Star Wars. That's passion for you. That's dedication for you. That's, I don't know how to explain that. So what they have done here, in my opinion, is nothing more than pure bullying. I mean, this is $1 billion corporation. How much are you going to make off a little of advertisement? What you're saying to me is that this right here, did you put labels on? You have messed up so bad since The Last Jedi and put the fandom in such uproar that now when someone comes along and does something really spectacular, better than you can do, you want to try and benefit from it. This is the biggest mistake that Disney could make, and let me explain to you why. What they could have done, the road they could have done. Let me explain this. Star Wars Theory made the fandom excited again for Star Wars, turned people back to Star Wars, made people want to be a part of Star Wars. Listen, in all honesty, we know that if people are still talking about it, commenting about it, writing about it, watching videos, and are interested, it's because they still have love for it. They're still deep inside, even if it's 1 or 2%, there's still that piece that says, I truly don't want them to go the road they're going. I really do want to get into it. I really want it to feel like it felt back in my childhood days, back in my teenager days. I don't want to lose that. But they're forcing me to. They're giving me no option. That's what's happening here. Now, Ron Navy calls me the most optimistic YouTuber, Star Wars YouTuber out there. And I appreciate that. And I've tried to spread optimism through all this negativity, but this one has really hit me hard. Now, remember, I only started around when Solo was just coming out. It's when I just decided I wanted to make a Star Wars channel, watching tons of YouTubers, and I wanted to jump into the fray. Unfortunately, I came in at a very negative time. Now, I have people on this channel, and I've said this over and over, who like The Last Jedi and who don't. And that's fine with me. There's nothing wrong with that, because each and every single one of you are entitled to your own opinion. And I freely accept it, because sometimes I like to hear both sides of the coin. I think this is pure bullying on Disney's part. What they could have done was simply this. Told Star Wars Theory, here's what we're going to do. We are going to sponsor your episodes. In return, we know you don't want to advertise for it. Therefore, the advertising will come to us. We won't own your film, but we get any monetization for the fan film. But in return, we'll sponsor your movies. In other words, you can make all the fan film to complete it and put the whole thing together and put it out there. But the ads are for us. We get the money. I am 100% sure he would have agreed to that, and I am also sure that the fandom would have been 100% behind it, and with Disney doing that move, guess what would have happened? It would have brought the fans back, and it would have brought more people to see this episode 9, and now it's on the verge of being boycotted because of what you did. You sunk as low as you can go. Now you're bullying the guy and threatening him. When you threaten somebody, that's bullying. That's using your power to try and overpower someone else because you know what it means to them. His channel is his living. Let's be honest. It's like me losing my job and someone threatening my job. I might have to back down because I need that job. I need money to survive. So he had no option. He chose the right road. He did what he did. He's not going to appeal it. And he's just going to move on. Let it go, sweep it under the rug, and move on from this. We all know what he's done. We all know what he's done for the community. We know how well he's helped this community. You know, what Disney has done has almost put the nail in their coffin. I mean, this pretty much is the worst thing that they could have done. And there's no other way around it at this point. I don't know how optimistic I can be after this, because this is the first time I'm really... Listen, first it was Ryan Johnson attacking Mike Zeroth. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put that video in the link below. I did a video on that. That was the first thing I saw. Then Ryan Johnson attacked the fans by putting him as Thanos with Kathleen Kennedy as a Power Stone and Last Jedi. And he thought it was really funny. And he's showing Luke disappearing. And he was rubbing it in and yeah, what? You can't do anything about it. And then, if that wasn't enough, now this has to come. Now, Johnson, by the way, has deleted over 20,000 tweets. And the last one he sent out was very nice. The people who support him, he sent a very nice tweet to them. I'll give him credit for that. And he's laid back. He stopped, and that's fine. He stopped it, and that's all we could ask for. Just back off. An apology would have been nicer at this point to the other people, but he hasn't done that. I don't know if he's ever going to do that. So, to me, this is a bullying tactic. This is a way of them getting money. It's ridiculous. Maybe it's jealousy. Maybe they can't take the fact that a fan made a very good 18-minute or 15-minute film, which is almost better than what they can do in 2 hours, which is pathetic in my part. And this is a pathetic, low, cheap, disgusting, degrading move by them. What they should have done was backed him up, commented, because let me tell you something, George Lucas pushed people to make fan films. He enjoyed them. He watched them. He even awarded people stuff for the fan films. I think he even brought people to the Skywalker Ranch and invited them to the premiere of one of the movies or something like that. I can't remember. It was a while ago. But he encouraged it. Because Disney, what you don't get, and you're really stupid, is that any fan film will benefit you. It puts your product out there. Any channel can benefit you. It could bring people in. This channel could bring more people to your theater if you do the right thing. And not just mine. We're talking about the big timers to the little timers to people growing now to in between. You wouldn't have so much hate if you just wake up and think before you act. You're going to destroy Star Wars. You're just going to destroy it. And it's sad because you're doing the right thing with Marvel, but you're doing the entirely wrong thing with Star Wars. I think you need to get the Marvel people and have a meeting and realize what you're doing. Because you just done fucked up in plain English. Horrible. Horrible. Sorry I'm ranting, but I'm really pissed off. Anyway, Star Wars Theory did the right thing. And I think this is going to set Disney back. They could have done the right thing. They could have really got the fans going in the right direction. This was their opportunity to make up for what they done. They just messed up. Big time. And you know what I see in the horizon? A boycott of 9. And this won't be JJ's fault. Just like Solo, to me, was not Ron Howard's fault. Way to go, Disney. You screwed yourself up when you could have made amends. And all you had to do was back the guy up. He probably would have gave you the ads. You could have worked it out. And he would have got what he wanted. The fans would have got what they wanted. You would have brought the fans back to what you wanted to make money. If you just listen. Just listen to us is all you need to do. And now, being one of the most optimistic people, because I really was optimistic with the fan film, now I'm not so sure anymore. Now I'm pretty pissed off. Put your comments down below and let me know what you think of this bullying. Let me know what you think that Disney should have done. Let me know how you feel. This is your time to vent. And I'm more than willing to read it. And if you're happy about this move, then be honest with me. I will say this. One person did say that they have every right, because even if there's a piece that sounds like their music, they have every right. They're entitled to it. And I think that's right about the music. But they didn't have to do that. What they could have done was said, listen, we'll cut you a deal. And we'll sponsor your next films. In accordance, you let us advertise our movie on your channel. Or our products on your channel. We get to monetize it. We get the money from the film. You get to put out your film without spending any money in your pocket. You just tell us what you need. And if it's reasonable, we'll work it out with you. All they had to do. Could have worked out for everybody. Could have worked out for him. Could have worked out for Disney. It could have worked out for us. But they blew it. They blew it. They blew it. I know you're going to say, well, they wouldn't do that. Well, if they were smart, they would have done that. Because if I was running a show, it's what I would have done. Very stupid. And I'm really sorry for Star Wars Theory had to go through this. Because he's a great guy. And doesn't effing deserve this. This is Rob, man. Till next time. I'll see you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and hit that notification bell. Take care, everyone. See you next time on Everything Star Wars.